Hey everyone, sorry about that. My computer decided to shut down on me, so as you can see, we're starting with a little bit of a time handicap. Alright, so let's go ahead and play this Grim player. We were on the play in this match, and fatal push. Alright, that's unfortunate, but sure. So I think I'm gonna play the Hissing Quagmire. Oh, okay. Um, Interesting. So I'm going to play the Hissing Quagmire. It doesn't really matter. Both these lands are going to come in on top, but if I draw a Tireless Tracker, then this becomes decent. I think I'm going to go ahead and Fatal Push this, though, instead of playing the Grim Flare. Alright. Sure. Oh, that's a nice draw. Okay. Um, so I think I'm going to have to play pretty quickly in this match here. So I'm going to play the Grim Flare. I'm going to Fatal Push the Siphoner. And then play the Evolving Wilds. I'm gonna crack it for some F6 value. I went and got the green source just because I have two green cards in hand. Ooh, alright. Interesting. Interesting. So I only have 3 card types, and I don't have a way of getting another one. I think I just clicked through my combat step. That's okay. I'm not gonna swing in with the Grim Flare anyway. I think what I'm gonna do is unfortunately play Rishkar first so I can also get down the Winding Constrictor. But I think it's the correct play because the next turn I have Verdurous Gearhulk. So I could have played Rishkar first and then swung in with the Grimflare, but I like the idea of getting some value off of Verdurous Gearhulk. Sure. Yeah, that's fine. So he can make this Bristling Hydra 5 toughness, so I need to put so I think the correct, I'm gonna go 1 and then 2 on the Constrictor. Yeah, I'm okay with this. Swing in with both. Interesting. Um, don't know if I want. Maybe I do want another Rishkar. Fatal Push doesn't do anything, so that's going to go to the yard. Then never return. If I put this in the yard, I have Delirium, but I would like to use it to try to kill one of the Hydras. I'm going to put. Man, this is hard. I think I'm gonna keep. I'm gonna bin Rishkar, and then keep the Never Return on top. Sure. I'm okay with that. Siphoner, so he doesn't have 3 energy yet. Now he does. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, so I did have 7 points of trample there because uh, having the Vertus Gearhog bin gave me delirium. Okay, so against the mirror-ish. So he's on the more energy build. Obnixilus is very good. To the Slaughter is nice. Gaunty's very good. And there's an argument to bring in some Transgress for Bristling Hydras, and I don't think this build plays too many Gearhawks, so I'm gonna right away cut the Dissenter's Deliverance. I'm gonna make 6 more cuts. I can trim a Walking Ballista. Trimming a Nissa is fine. Liliana the Last Hope is actually very good because of the Glint Sleeve Siphoners. I'm okay going down 1 Fatal Push. Maybe I don't need all the Transgress the Mines, although it is very good for the Hydras. Kalidas seems okay, but not spectacular. Maybe I can trim all the Nissas. Interesting. I got 1 more Fatal Push and 1 more Nissa. I'll leave in 1 Nissa. That's probably not great. I'll keep in a Fatal Push and kick out another Walking Ballista. Let's run it like this. I'm not quite sure if this is correct. You don't normally run into the mirror too often on online, or the pseudo mirror at least. This is the energy build of green black. Alright, here we go. Our opponent has returned. Yes, this hand is great. Go ahead and keep this. Opponent's on the mulligan. I think I'm going to lead on Evolving Wilds. We'll just go and we'll fetch a swamp, just to, again, save some time. Sure. Ooh, we must have just drawn that. So we'll go ahead and transgress the mind. Hopefully he has Siphoner next turn to play. Okay, he doesn't. Interesting. I don't really want him to have Constrictor into Rishkar, so I'm going to go ahead and take Rishkar, especially because he's choked on 2 mana. So we'll take Rishkar, and we'll see if he hits his land drops. Got 4 cards in hand. Go ahead and play Constrictor. I'll counter with Liliana. Start upticking away. Turn after I have either Rishkar, Walking Ballista, I'll probably end up playing Walking Ballista and then traversing for a land if I don't find anything. Sky Sovereign could be an issue if he does hit his land drops. Opponent currently stopped on his upkeep, and clocks are evening out. Alternatively, I do have another option. If he's missing on his black land, I can go for next turn Walking Ballista, then Rishkar, and then I have an Obnixilis. I don't like that. I don't like that line. That's a bad line. As of right now, he has nothing to deal with this Liliana, so I could just keep going, upticking, maybe build towards an ultimate. Ooh, he hit the Siphoner. That is awesome. Oh, that's so good. That makes my play incredibly easy. Sure. Oh my goodness. Wow, am I lucking out on these draws here. Uptick. Get down the tracker, get some clue value. If he doesn't find his second mana source, he's in trouble. Or second black mana. Okay, he found it. I assume a grasp is coming here. I'd be very surprised if it wasn't. Yep. Sounds good. That's fine. Okay, Evolving Wilds is nice. So now I think I only have 3 card types, which is too bad. Oh, you know what I could do? I could play Ballista for 0, Traverse for another Tireless Tracker, and then... No, I don't really like doing that because he's going to have... but because of that, what I like doing is I'm going to uptick here, and I'll play Ballista for 2. I am going to play this. I'll crack it now. Okay, so he had another mana, so he's almost at Sky Sovereign, which is unfortunate. I need him to brick for 1 more turn. Okay. So I'm going to uptick on the Constrictor. I'm going to play Obnixilis. Definitely seems like the right play. We'll down tick. Destroy the Constrictor. Swing in for 2. We'll see if he uses his Grasp here. Okay, he does. That's not bad. So now what we're going to do this ping here. We're going to get Delirium. And now I can traverse for what do I want to traverse for? Gonti seems okay. Gonti actually seems decent. I think I might just want Verter's Gearhulk or Tireless Tracker. I think Tireless Tracker is actually good because we can go Tireless Tracker and Rishkar. Yeah, Tireless Tracker is good. And then we have two clues to pop next turn, or eventually. Okay, so he does not have the grasp. Oh, is that a concession? It is. Awesome. So even though my computer decided to crap out on me, we still managed to win with 11.5 minutes on the clock. So successful match, and we will see you in our final round.